Tonight we will look at the younger son's return. Just a recap of last week where the younger son left. Luke 15 is in the first part in which he asked his father for his inheritance. Basically, the son said, "I wish you were dead, Dad, and I want to go and not have any association with the family." And so tonight we look at the son returning, coming home to his dad. And in it we find the son kneeling in front of his dad. But the picture depicts a son that went through a tough time in life. He had all the friends in the world when he had all the money and everything. But the moment he ran out of money and there was nothing, he also lost his friends. The picture of the prodigal son depicts him kneeling in front of his dad, but with clothes so ragged, barely covering his body. The shoes on his feet, one foot without a shoe, the other one torn, worn. And so he is really lost. Clothes, nothing really to cover his body. And yet on the side of his hip hangs the sword, an indication that this was the only item that he hang on to, which showed that claim of still belonging to the father and belonging to the family. Deep in this foreign country, he was so lost where he lost everything. And when he was rock bottom, where he was sitting there caring for somebody else's animals, he realized that he needed to go home. He needed to make a choice between life and death. A choice of saying, I must get up from this circumstance and I need to go home. I need to go back. I'm sure that we all know of somebody in our lives who have encountered this rock bottom moment in their lives. A time when they really felt lost in the world and where they didn't know what to do. And yes, it is quite a step that they need to take to stand up and come back. But I know of many a situation where you would find that relationship a mother has with a child is so wonderful. Any child causing so much pain in the life of a mother, there will be sorrow and pain and agony. And the child will wander off and maybe say, I don't want to come back. I don't want you as my parent. And yet when that child comes home, the mother forgets all the pain that she felt, all the remorse that she felt in bringing this child into the world. Because the moment they come back, it's as if my child has found home. My child has decided to come back. And the embrace between mother and child is tremendous. And that is what we see in the return of this prodigal son, coming back out of his darkness, out of being lonely, coming back into the presence of the Father. Maybe, yes, the Father could have reminded him of, remember what you did, you asked for that inheritance, you wanted to have nothing to do with me. But he never said anything. He just embraced him. Forgiveness flowed from the Father. Unconditional love was shown. And so we embraced, and the best feast started with the son being home. So we are called in this Lenten journey to once again show true forgiveness, show true unconditional love, and show that we embrace irrespective what the past is like. And so as the Father embraced the Son, as the Son took that first step, to walk back to the Father. So we need to take the first step to embrace those who cause pain and hurt. We are called as God's children to show love and to show forgiveness and to become the prodigal son, but more important, to become the Father who embraces unconditionally. In the name of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.